Hi guys, welcome back to the Resinator. Today I'm going to be making something that I've not done on the channel before, and that is worry stones. And for anybody who doesn't know what a worry stone is, it's a smooth oval shaped stone with a thumb shaped indentation in there, and they are good for anxiety relief. So I thought, as there's 4 in this mould, I would colour my resin 4 different ways. So first of all, resin's already mixed, already debubbled, and the resin that I'm using today is mould. So colouring your resin, let's do it 4 different ways. So first of all, I think we'll go with the old faithful, which is mica powder. This is Purple Rinse by Create and Bloom, so I'm just gonna pop a bit of that in there. Doesn't need to be a lot because these are really small. This whole mould, all full cavities, only takes 50 mils, so that might not actually be enough, but we'll see. So I need a stick. So like I said, this is Purple Rinse by Create and Bloom. Oh, it's pretty. And we won't need a lot. So I'm going to go with just a little bit to start with because it's such a small amount of resin. Oh, that's pretty. It's got like a pinky sheen to it. Ooh, I do like that. Look at that. That's going to be really, really pretty. So when you're colouring your resin, general rule of thumb is no more than 10% of whatever you're using to colour it with the amount of resin that you're using, because you need it to cure. That is so pretty. Okay, so I'm going to pop that one in this one. I'm going to pour it nice and slowly. I might have just done enough there. That colour's stunning. I'm just going to get a micro brush and run that around in there because we need it to be smooth, otherwise it kind of defeats the object of what they're for. I can see bubbles coming up, but I'm going to wait for them to come up and then we'll get them with a lighter. But I don't want a sharp lip on these if I can help it, so I'm going to overfill them a tiny bit. That colour is gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous, and it does remind me of Purple Rinse. So that is that one. Okay, so next one, we'll do the heart one, I think. And with this one, we're going to put in some inclusions. And I'm probably going to end up putting way too many of these in. These are little fragments of abalone shell. So I'm just going to leave the resin clear, and we're going to throw all those in. Hopefully there's enough in there actually. I'm going to do the small one anyway, aren't I? And then we're going to make sure that they're all nicely coated with the resin. And then I'm just going to scoop those in to start with, because I want to make sure that I've got a load of them in there before the resin goes in, otherwise I won't have room. and obviously because there's inclusions in this one, it will be less resin because of the displacement. Just want to make sure that I'm not leaving too many gaps. And again, we'll wait for the bubbles to come up. And you can demold as much as you like when you put not demold, sorry, degas as much as you like, but whenever you add anything, you're always going to end up with bubbles. So the next one I'm going to use is glow powder. So let's pop a bit more resin in here. These last two are slightly bigger cavities, so hopefully, it's very hard to judge. I should have measured them individually really, but I'm too lazy for that. Now I did actually forget how grainy glow powders can be, so hopefully it'll still be smooth on the other side. I can actually see bits in that. I'm just going to get a little bit of tape. Looks like a little bit of the mica powder might have landed in there. See if I can get that out, because whatever hits the mould first will show up first on the other side. So let's pop this in and hope that I've actually done enough. It's going to be tight. Oh yeah, okay, maybe I have. And then last but not least, you didn't think I was going to make one of these without glitter, did you? Of course not. So the last video was the axolotl and I used the chili glitter. That could have come out wrong. So I thought I'd use it again so that you can see what it's like in a glossy mould, because the axolotl was actually a matte mould, so the finished piece you couldn't really see how shiny and how glittery it was, so we're going to go with it again just so you can see. It is stunning. I think I need a little bit more in there. Make sure everything's coated properly. Now these have all got a slight dome on them, so I don't want to use alcohol to pop any bubbles because it'll break the surface tension and then we're going to end up with a big mess because it's all going to go overflowing. So I'm going to use my lighter, but I don't think I've got much gas in it. So I'm just going to lightly run that over. Pop any bubbles coming up. I will probably need to come back and do them again, or even come back after I've gassed my lighter up. But there you go. So I'm going to come back in a minute and just go over with the lighter once I put some more gas in it. and I will see you back for the demold. So these have all cured now, so let's pop them out and see how they've come out. So the heart one is from the abalone shells. That is so pretty, and even through my gloves I can feel that that is really nice and smooth. I've never tried worry stones, and I do suffer from anxiety, so I think maybe I should give it a go. I love the effect on that. That's so cool. Might have to get some more of those shells. So this one, this larger one, was the chili glitter. So let's pop that one out. And look at that. That glitter is gorgeous. And now you can see it properly. I probably would put more in next time actually. But to be fair, the bit that you would see, the glitter's sunk into it anyway, and you can still see the glitter through the back, so to be fair, it's probably fine. But I love that. That's the chili glitter. And the next one is the Janus glow powder. And again, that's come out lovely. I wonder if I can get it to glow. Look at that. That's what's really, really cool. And then the last one is the purple rinse. And this is probably my favourite out of all of them. That is just gorgeous. It's such a pretty colour. And I'll bring a couple of them up. So first of all, let's bring up the one with the shells. It's just so pretty. Definitely need to get some more of those shells. I thought you might be able to feel them through the resin, but you can't. But that is just so lovely. And I'll bring up the chili glitter one just so you can see that glitter in all its glory. So yeah, I'm really pleased with those. I think I would prefer the smaller ones. These feel a little bit big to me, and I might have a go at some point of making some of these out of polymer clay, because I've seen some really cool ones. But yeah, I am really happy with those. So if you like what I'm doing, please pop a like on the video and subscribe to the channel. It's a couple of little clicks, it's free, and it really helps me grow the channel. Links to everything that I've used in this project will be down in the description, along with the links to my Amazon wish list and to buy me a coffee. Also down below there'll be buttons to join the channel as a member, and the super thanks button, and everything that comes in from all of those goes straight back into the channel. Thank you to everyone that comes back to my channel and watches my content, and thank you to my members. I really, really appreciate every single one of you. If you haven't already subscribed, please consider doing so, because it really does help out. And all that's left to say is thank you everyone, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care everyone. Bye.